A dangerous and fast-moving wildfire is out of control in Northern California. The Pawnee Fire is just 20 miles from where a deadly fire devastated the state's wine country last year. The new fire has destroyed a dozen structures, including 10 homes. More than 600 other buildings are at risk.
Now, this fire has already burned through 7,700 acres, forcing 2,500 people to evacuate in the area. It's one of 5 active wildfires across California. Others are burning as far away as Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. Mark Strassmann is in Clearlake Oaks, it's called, near one evacuated community. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning. This is one of the 10 homes here inside the fire zone that burned to the ground on Saturday. For the people who live here, there's nothing to come home to, and it gets worse. They may have nothing to drive to find a new place to live. There are 3 vehicles on this property, all of them like this one, burned to scrap and ash. And there's still no word whether any of this fire has been contained. The Pawnee Fire burned through the night. Fierce winds have pushed the flames through thousands of acres of dry Northern California brush since Saturday.
As you can see behind me, it's still burning actively up in these mountains. It's just a combination of these dry fuels, the steep topography, and now these winds on top of it. This is changing extremely quickly. It's still 0% contained.
At least 10 homes have burned. Authorities have ordered the evacuations in the nearby community of Spring Valley, where firefighters worked furiously to protect structures, but some were still reduced to ash. Evacuees know the worst might not be over yet.
It's been very difficult 24 hours not to know if your animals are okay, or your house is okay, or your neighbors are okay.
Rugged terrain has proved challenging for firefighters as they try to protect homes.
Air tankers were dropping thousands of gallons of retardant. Helicopters were dropping hundreds of gallons of water, all in an effort to slow the progress around these structures and to really coordinate with the crews on the ground.
For many living in this area, responding to wildfires has become a devastating part of everyday life.
I've been evacuated 6 times the last 5 years. This is nothing new, but this is the closest one.
Another major fire is burning roughly 80 miles to the northeast. The so-called lane fire has also forced evacuations as it charred around 3,000 acres, threatening hundreds of structures there. And to give you a sense of this fire's heat, this is actually melted aluminum from the rims of the wheels of this car. Think about that, melted aluminum. There is still no sense of when folks here are going to be allowed to return. The good news is, though, is that the winds are going to die down probably both today and tomorrow. Firefighters could use the help. Bianna?
Hopefully some help from Mother Nature. Mark, thank you.